Hey, it's day 2 of my 31 pieces in 31 days, and I thought it might be interesting to let you know that I woke up excited to get started, and what am I doing instead? Data maintenance, hard drive maintenance. For whatever reason, I decided to take today to go through and clear a bunch of duplicate footage out and files and everything. So it is 9:30 and I haven't done anything musical yet. Hopefully I'll get to starting a new piece soon. Wow, I look good. Sorry, I haven't taken a shower yet, and this is just my cell phone. We'll be back to the high quality production value you crave, hopefully right now. What was I doing earlier? Oh yeah, I was doing some data maintenance. I'm all done with that. I'm showered up, as you can see, wearing, yes, my own shirt. Of course I'm wearing my own shirt. All of my shirts are my own shirt. I think it's about 11 o'clock, and I'm going to go ahead and pivot over to my bass clarinet solo that I'm working on currently. And then once I get to a point where I'm stuck on that, or I've hit a wall or whatever, I'm going to pivot over to my day 2 composition, which, I don't know, I'm just feeling in the mood to try to write something creepy. So like some background music for a horror film type thing, or something like that. And for the record, I don't know that the videos going forward are going to be all that edit heavy, because I spent longer yesterday editing the video than I did composing the piece that the video was about. So I want to flip that so that I spend more time on the music. So anyway, not that I'm going to try to put out bad videos, but it might just be a little bit simpler, one camera setup as opposed to getting multiple angles, for the sake of YouTube editing. Anyway, sorry if you heard that truck driving by. I live in a loud neighborhood. Now on to my bass clarinet piece, and then let's write something creepy. I don't know if you noticed, but I opted for some dramatic one-sided lighting since today's theme is creepy music. Well, it's been almost an hour since my last update, and I opened up Sibelius and started working on my bass clarinet solo. And then I went and tried to find some things to listen to for inspiration. And then I got wrapped up in a whole bunch of business, sending a bunch of emails, dealing with some rehearsal timings, and now I'm starving, so I'm going to go have some lunch. So it's about 1:30, and even though I've tried to get some ideas going for the bass clarinet piece, I just kind of hit a wall, and I jumped over to trying to do something for this. So I started trying to write a creepy piece. Something soundtracky for like a horror film. Soundtracky. I started by trying to use a violin sample, and it just sounds so boring. And part of it's because it's not a real instrument. It's a sample, and even though it's okay, it's not great. And I just remembered the coolness that I felt yesterday whenever I ran that melodica through some things, and I was like, this is a real sound. I made this, and it's unique. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a minute and set up some microphones, like an actual nice mic, and hope that the sound is not terrible in here, and try to find some sounds that I can record and maybe use that as the basis for my horror sound, creepy sound, I don't know what to call it. I have to move around half of my office to get to microphones. Yay! I have 2 different mics set up because I'd like to be able to use the condenser mic, but there's always a chance that my loud neighborhood messes that up, so I have the dynamic microphone as a backup. So I've got the mic set up and the sound is working. Now it's just time to find some things to make noises with. So I'm going to drop that sample down into the quick sampler and just mess around with it. I mean, it's something, but I'm going to find some other sounds. I've actually wanted to sample this for a long time. Just listen to this. It's very satisfying. I wonder if the condenser picked up that truck that drove by just now while I was recording. That was really low, but or this, if I use the slice function, I kind of like it with the truck sound. This thing's kind of diverging from the original plan of something creepy. I don't know if I'm going to course correct or just let it roll. Off camera, I recorded some more melodica like yesterday and did a bunch of tweaks, and I'm trying to decide if this is anything. I accidentally found myself making this. I mean, I like it. It's not creepy. And the clips have definite mistakes. It's kind of neat. Well, I ended up just deciding to see where this simple, pretty little tune went. I mean, it sounds like it could be a really basic background cue for something. I don't know. I don't know if this would count. It feels too basic to be day two's piece of music, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, the Pumpkin, you want to come talk to everybody? Come on. Apparently Pumpkin doesn't want to talk to you guys. He just wants to scream right out of frame. Yeah, the creepy song kind of went out the window once I found the cool kalimba oscillating thing. Oh, now he's here. So I've leaned into the happy little simple tune, and I'm trying to turn it into something more. Anyway, just giving you a quick update. Pumpkin, is that okay with you? I'll take your beard snuggle as a yes. So Pumpkin likes to walk in and just walk all over my desk, make his way up my mixing board, and just trash everything. And he almost knocked my kalimba off on the ground. But he did hit it real hard, and I think he just put this crack in the back. Thank you, Pumpkin. He's just sitting there looking at me like, I didn't do anything. I'm cute. Yeah, but you broke my kalimba. Pumpkin. Pumpkin, do you know what you did to my kalimba? Well, I guess I'm done. None of the creepy stuff was like working for me. Now I know if I was doing a commission, I would have to make it work, but I'm not. This is just for me. So I can learn Logic a little bit better, or Sibelius, or, whatever I end up using to write. It happens to have been 2 days using Logic in a row. That's fine. Maybe tomorrow won't be. So yeah, I just used that kalimba sound that I found whenever I was messing with the sequencer, and just had fun with it. It was nice to write something just simple and peaceful. It's total, background music. This is not something I would necessarily want to hear on an album, but I don't know, maybe it could work on a sound library somewhere. I don't know. It might be too simple, too basic, but I'll probably use it here on YouTube, if nothing else. I guess here in just a second, I'll let you hear the thing. Let me know what you think. Seriously, this is just background music. But it feels good to have accomplished my goal 2 days in a row. Pretty nice. So here we go. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow.